It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Wednesday, November 24th, 2021, 7 a.m.
Bye, Bob. Sorry, I had to do that.
Mr. Excitement has left the building.
He is out of here.
Well, the day before Thanksgiving, are you hungry yet?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready to deep fry some turkeys and
I'm ready.
And all the fixings and all the, I'm excited.
Went to the store yesterday and picked up some stuff, get ready to make a few things. And
got your turkey ready?
It's in Valonia, Arkansas.
Well, it's going to be hard to cook from here.
That's why I'm going there, because that's where the oven's at.
Oh, so you're not cooking the turkey?
I'm not cooking the turkey. I have before. I normally do it at Christmas. But anyway, day before Thanksgiving, November 24th, and that means Christmas Eve is a month away. Can you believe it?
We got one more show before we start pushing Christmas. Let Thanksgiving
have its day. Yes, I love Thanksgiving. You know, it's just a lot of fun. Family and friends, and I tell you what, here it is again. Wow, just the blink of an eye.
I know, it's coming quick.
2021 kind of just passed?
I just think it gets faster as you get older. It
seems like though when school starts in August that it's just kind of a downhill slide. You got County Fair, Veterans Day, and Christmas. You know, just boom, 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 boom. And Thanksgiving and Halloween.
Still think it seems like as I get older, time seems to speed up. And
you remember?
For you, I mean, it's got to be going fast as heck. But
I'm so much older.
I had a question. I mean, once you get over the top of the hill, do you speed up? Just curious.
Anyway, I mean, a lot of fun. Love the holiday season, and looking at the calendar, November 24th, 25th, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, a month away from Christmas, and a month and a week from New Year. Can you imagine 2022 is just, a month and a week away?
Yeah. It's
So, coming up. And programming note, this is our last live show for the week, tomorrow and Friday. We've got shows ready to go. We'll have pastors, we got Josh Swinya out of Deshay, Arkansas, Deshay Baptist Church, and Joey Nault coming in to do a devotional time from Engaged Church here in Mountain Home. And we have an intro. Me and you and Bob Zador recorded something yesterday. We got it all ready to go, right?
I like how you did that so official. He's sitting there talking, and on a programming note. I'm like, what?
On a programming note.
No, we do have a good show. We've got a couple pastors in here talking, and Bob Zador. And,
it'll be pretty nice.
Yeah, it'll be a pretty good show. Give us some time to spend with our families. Give us a couple
taking
days.
Thursday and Friday. And then the week after Christmas, we'll be on vacation for that as well. Take some time. So, anyway, welcome to Down on the Corner program. We're enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. You can do the same thing with 3 locations to serve you the best coffee in town. Brewed Awakening with 3 locations: Bomber Boulevard, 62 East Plaza, Baxter Regional Medical Center's main entrance lobby. They'll serve you the best coffee in town the way you like it. They've got mochas, lattes, frappuccino. They've got buttered lattes. They've got French vanilla. What else? Pumpkin spice, you name it, they've got it.
All your foo-foo flavors.
Everything. They've got it all. I've seen peanut butter and chocolate listed on there. I don't know if I want peanut butter and chocolate in my coffee,
I'm just waiting to hear the good stuff. There it comes.
I'll let you tell them.
Oh, they got cinnamon rolls. These cinnamon rolls are huge. They are massive. They are a meal their own. They are really good. They're awesome. They've got muffins, blueberry muffins I've had. I love the blueberry muffins. That's why I pick that every time. But you've tried the others, and they're just as good.
Excellent. They really
are. Got apple and cherry turnovers. They got scones. Yeah. They got all the good stuff. Believe it or not, they even got coffee.
Yeah.
And all your foo-foo flavors.
Let's say they have the very best coffee in town.
Yeah.
And if you'd like to have Brewed Awakening coffee at your house, you can stop by one of the 2 drive-thrus and say, I'd like to buy a bag of beans. They'll even grind them for you. So you take the fresh ground roasted coffee and put it in the container at the house. You can enjoy Brewed Awakening coffee in your own coffee maker. Stop by the studio here at 1226 Commerce Drive sometime. Love to have you stop by and enjoy Brewed Awakening coffee with us. Brewed Awakening is the best coffee in town. And plus you don't have to go to the grocery store and park and walk inside to get your coffee. Go to the drive-thrus and get it. So Brewed Awakening Coffee, under new management and ownership, they're doing a fantastic job. Looking forward to working with them. We've been with Brewed Awakening in their coffee for somewhere around 8 to 10 years now, and really enjoy having Brewed Awakening Coffee here at the studio. Brewed Awakening Coffee. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. I'm still been here for 12 years. I can't get out of that loop. The staff and management do a great job to bring you the best coffee in town. Brewed Awakening Coffee. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state of Arkansas to serve you, with one in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in town, talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, anyone there can help you. It's a tough time of a year to lose a loved one, but Roller Funeral Homes will help you get through a very, very difficult time. Passing of a family member, friend, loved one, whatever it may be. Let Rollers handle it with all our respect. Is how they do business on a daily basis. And they deal with stuff that I don't want to have to deal with on a daily basis, but they do it so well with all the respect. And they really help get you through a very difficult time. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. They've been sponsoring the morning prayer for a long, long time, so let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, Thanksgiving and Christmas are holidays that hopefully brings friends and families together in a peaceful, friendly setting. It's a time to reflect on fun memories, remembering those that have passed away, while enjoying new life as children or born into the families. It's a time to be thankful to Jesus Christ for salvation, our freedom, and for all the blessings we have experienced over the years. I pray that families will gather and just have fun. May the love, joy, and peace that comes from Jesus Christ be in every home this holiday season. That's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
nobody to do the trumpet but him.
Dun, dun,
see what I mean?
The weather.
You notice that Bob Rechterwald left before the trumpet today.
You know that Bob Zadora was tickled pink with the trumpet, so.
He was?
Yes, he was happy. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Morning Weather is brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, for all your real estate needs, your professional full-time real estate team. They're ready to serve you both in Arkansas and Missouri. So give them a call at 870-405-0793. The website retiredarkansas.net. Time to take a peek at the White River. Ho, 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 yeah, there you go. Beautiful shot. Boy, a lot of definition. See both bridges in there today.
It's really
both are
opened up
basically the
today. I like
62
it. How
412
clear it
bridge.
is.
You can see, wow, that is a beautiful shot. You see Rainbow Bridge up front and the 62 412, the main highway bridge. I call them both 62 412 bridge because they're just one's a business loop. Looking into the city of Cotter, Arkansas, in Baxter County, from Marion County, Arkansas. And you can go to retiredarkansas.net, pull up the live webcam, and you can view this all throughout the day. Beautiful shot, beautiful river. Looking into Cotter, Arkansas. What a beautiful view today. Wow. Little camera icon right there in the lower right-hand side where you can click on that and you can enjoy the still frame. You know, pick your picture and take a picture of it, you know.
If you had a long enough fishing line just to fish off that.
Oh, boy. That'd be
that'd
how
be
long
rough
would you have to
bringing
crank
that
dude?
That'd be rough bringing the fish back in. But
he'd be bruised up a little bit, I say, by the time you got him up there. You know? Yeah. While you're at retiredarkansas.net, check out all the listings with the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. And they've got listings both in Arkansas and Missouri. So basically from Marshall to Mountain View, Arkansas to Mountain View, Missouri, back down to Gainesville. Hey, they're ready to serve you in both states today. So give them a call. The team is ready. 870-405-0793. And be sure to give the Z Team a call. Bob and Linda Zadora bringing the morning weather each and every day. The Z Team, your professional, full-time real estate team. Hey, we're a little bit warmer today in Mountain Home. Right now, we're starting the day at 49. It's 51 at Harrison, but it's 45 at Batesville. Back to 51 in Yellville, 36 in Marshall. I question that one. 43 in Salem, 36 in Mountain View, 43 at West Plains, Missouri, around the region here. Springfield at 49, 42 at Poplar Bluff, 41 at St. Louis, but only 19 degrees in Watford City, North Dakota. On the radar, not much right now in the middle part of the country. You do have some shower activity in New Mexico, a little bit of a freezing precip in the higher elevations. You see a little bit of rain moving in from southeast Colorado into southwest Kansas. A little bit of shower activity on the Kansas-Nebraska line, a little bit in Nebraska. You see some freezing precip in North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, and a little bit west of Denver, Colorado. Zooming into Arkansas, Missouri, we'll take a look at Arkansas real quick and see what we've got going on today. Looks like all the highways are clear, 62, 412 east and west across the northern part of the state, Highway 65, Little Rock to Branson. Little Rock, Heber Springs, Batesville, Pocahontas. Let's see, Heber Springs be on Highway 5 and 25, I think it is. And then you've got Little Rock, Cabot, Searcy, Batesville, Highway 67, 167th Highway split. Going on up into going up on Highway 67 to Pocahontas. Then your interstates, 30, 40, 49, 30, 40, 49, 55, 555, 530 in Arkansas look like it's in good shape. Interstate 155, Kennett to Dyersburg in good shape. Memphis to Jackson on 40, we're looking good there. Poplar Bluff, Missouri on Highway 67 going north to St. Louis. Maybe a little bit of a light shower on the Butler County line on the western edge there. I think that would be, I can't remember, it's Reynolds County, I think, right there. Then Highway 60 and 160 west, Branson to Springfield on the respected highways there, as well as your interstates 44, 55, 49, 35, I believe, up there, and high 70. I am picking up a little bit of a shower to the west of Edwardsville, Illinois, between Alton and Edwardsville. And I don't know that that's actually hitting the ground, but I am showing that shower right there. East St. Louis, Illinois. Where'd we go here? Where's St. Louis at here? Right there. East St. Louis, Illinois, and I-64. O'Fallon, Fairview Heights, Mount Vernon, I-57 South. We're looking good there. And let's see where we're at here. Carroll, Illinois, and I-57, all the way down to Paducah, Kentucky, and I-24. It looks like it's going to be a nice day today, but we do have rain moving in. No watches or warnings for us. There's freeze warning from Florida to Georgia to South Carolina, a little bit of North Carolina into Alabama. But no watches or warnings right now. A little bit of wind in southwest Arkansas, but that's about it. So we got some rain moving in later today and tonight. We have from a 50 to 100% chance of rain today and tonight, then 20% Thanksgiving morning. But then the sun comes out as the front comes through. We're going to have cooler temperatures. Should have a high of 47 degrees, and so it warms back up to 52 on Friday, 62 on Saturday, and 54 on Sunday. Checking iDrive Arkansas, let's see, everything moving good in the state. A little bit of slow traffic on the new I-69 west of I-55 in Tennessee towards the Tunica Resorts. And other than that, looks like the traffic in Texarkana, Little Rock, Conway, Fort Smith, Fayetteville, Rogers, Bentonville, Jonesboro, Memphis, West Memphis, looking good there. Take a look at some cameras around the region. They'll start at Highway 5 North in Mountain Home. And Highway 5, 201 at 62, 412B. Looks like the traffic minimal today. Possibly some people on vacation. Not as much traffic today. No school activities going on. You see the Exxon station and Casey's right here. Highway 201 right here. Highway 5 and the hospital right around here. And, of course, Baxter Lab on Highway 201 North. Cardinal Drive. You're looking east. You see a little bit of clouds already starting to move in as we're going to be getting that rain later today. See McDonald's right here, Century 21 Lemac Real Estate right in this area here, looking east in Mountain Home. My favorite view of Mountain Home right here is from Club Boulevard looking down the hill. Get it to enlarge here. You see the cloud cover starting to move in here among the mountains here. This is Baxter Regional Medical Center back over here. You see Holly's Jewelry, Clay Maxey Chevrolet. Minimal amount of traffic right now on 62 east of town at Club Boulevard, the old Burger King building on the right-hand side there. All right, we'll go over to Mammoth Springs, Arkansas. This is always a pretty shot at Spring River. And the cloud cover is already coming through over there. This is the Spring River right here. You see the Spring River right here on the right and left of the bridge here, Highway 63 North. This is Highway 9 going into Mammoth Springs, Arkansas. This is the state park right here. You see the different colors in the highway. That's the Missouri state line. The blue sign right there says, Welcome to Missouri, Missouri state line. As you see, cars coming into Arkansas from Missouri and people going from Arkansas into Missouri on Highway 63. Beautiful shot right there this morning. And in Missouri, let's see what we have going on. We have, well, that map changed. There's not as much construction showing up there. I hope I've got it clicked on the right. We hit the possible delays and see. No, not much going on. So I haven't messed with the map, so this is what they're showing. A minimal amount of maintenance. Highway 67, 63, Highway 65 going north out of Arkansas into Missouri. Looks like travel is going to be pretty easy this weekend in the state of Missouri. Norfolk Lake is sitting at 553.43, while Bull Shoals Lake at 652.93. Crude oil is sitting at 78.56. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 194.5 points, closing at 35,813.80. Don't forget about the Dream Network. Marla Lucas is the CEO of the Dream Network. They help women and children in desperate situations. Their vision to be a voice for children, connecting them with the resources to help them realize their gifts and pursue their God-given dreams. If you can help them financially, go to dreamnetwork.org, hit the donate button, and any amount of money will be very helpful. Our friend Sarah Forhes is now in Intentional Pursuit Ministries. You can contact her for speaking engagements, or if you can help them financially, go to sarahforhes.com. And also, our good friend David Stroud, I'm bringing this up on the homepage. He has webandpaperdesign.com. It's all about the design. He has all kinds of great work right here. Here's some recent work that you can see. The Copper Antler. You see the XL7 Sports, ASU Mountain Home. You see the 9/11 Monument that he's designed, the Rusty Cup. And there's so much more here on the website that you can look at here. You can contact David by hitting the contact button right here, or call him at 405-4433. What you got?
Right. Got one that just popped up, sent to me Wednesday on December 1st. Cotter, Arkansas will be having their Light the Bridge ceremony. So
Yep.
they're going to be lighting the bridge up on December 1st. Having the Light the Bridge ceremony, and have the park will be lit up, Christmas decorations, music going, a whole bunch of stuff. Bring your family, friends to celebrate. The Z Team is going to reposition their webcam at 5 p.m. at the bridge in the park for those that can't attend.
Wow,
So,
there you go. So retiredarkansas.net live webcam.
If you can't attend it, it'll be a good time. They'll have a bunch of lights and music and ornaments everywhere, and it'll be a good thing to get into the Christmas spirit. So
There you go. It's going to be fun.
be a
Quick
good
break.
time.
Be right back.
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora of the Z Team at Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm, be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call. 870-405-0793. And check out our website, retiredarkansas.net.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you, your not-for-profit option since 1979.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
When you're out of
There is a delight in the hardy life of the open. There are no words that can tell the hidden spirit of the wilderness, that can reveal its mystery, its melancholy, and its charm. The nation behaves well if it treats the natural resources as assets, which it must turn over to the next generation increased, and not impaired in value. Conservation means development, as much as it does protection. Theodore Roosevelt. In the early 1900s, President Roosevelt held a White House conference on conservation. As concerns about natural resources and wildlife grew, Americans were spreading west, replacing vast forests with cities, cropland, and pastures. Arkansas was changing, especially the wildlife. Elk, bison, and swan were completely gone from the state. Ducks, quail, and fish were harder to come by. Something had to be done. In 1915, Act 124 was signed into law, and the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission was born.
In 1916, Arkansas's first game wardens were hired for $80 a month, and they had to provide their own horses. Times have changed, and so have our tools, but the call to protect our state's wildlife and natural resources never will. I take a lot of pride in knowing we're all carrying on the legacy of those original 9 wardens.
In 1918, the Migratory Bird Treaty Act was passed. Unregulated hunting had caused populations of many bird species to decline sharply, and market hunting posed a similar threat to North America's waterfowl. The act set federal regulations on the hunting of migratory birds. And nearly 100 years later, that means plenty of ducks for us today.
During the 1920s, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission took steps to increase the deer population in our state. As late as the 40s, the deer population remained bleak in Arkansas. Hunting was closed in several counties. But progress was being made, and with the help of the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, record harvests have become the norm with each deer season. One of the state's oldest and most successful fish hatcheries was dug by hand and by mule right here in 1928. As director of the Game and Fish Commission's Fisheries Division for many years, some of Joe Hogan's innovative principles for raising fish in ponds and transporting them across the state are still practiced today.
In 1937, the Pittman-Robertson Act provided federal assistance for projects to restore, enhance, and manage wildlife resources. Arkansas has used millions of dollars over the years for habitat projects just like this one.
In 1945, Amendment 35 became effective, making the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission an independent state agency. This gave the commission much needed stability and ushered in the way we still do business today.
This place is legendary among duck hunters. Thanks to the foresight of game and fish managers and commissioners nearly 70 years ago, this place is now known as one of the best places in the world to hunt mallards and flooded green timber. Alameda is one of the greatest places for the public to come hunt, and we're very fortunate to have it.
Thanks to the Dingell-Johnson Act signed in 1950, when you make purchases like this, you're actually giving back to fishing in our state.
In 1951, this beautiful place was completed. It's been stealing the hearts of fishermen for generations.
At the request of the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, NBC came to film a live duck hunt in 1956. And more than 250,000 ducks filled the air in front of the cameras on that day, and outdoorsmen have been flocking to our state ever since. 7 years later, I produced the first of many long-running fishing shows shot here in Arkansas.
How about that?
That's pretty solid, yeah. Appreciate your help.
Yes, sir.
Now, technology has really changed, but the thrill of filming the great outdoors never will.
We were known as the bear state long before we were known as the natural state, but black bears were almost hunted completely out of the state of Arkansas. Today we have over 5,000 bears in the state, thanks to the reintroduction effort in the 1950s and 60s. This reintroduction effort is recognized as the most successful reintroduction of a large carnivore in history, and we're very proud of that.
In 1971, hunter education classes began in the state of Arkansas. First and foremost, the Arkansas Game and Fish wants to make sure every hunt ends safely. It is something that has given me peace of mind and helped me to enjoy our hunting even more.
Can you imagine this beautiful spot being underwater? That's what would have happened had dams been put in place in the late 1960s. In part, thanks to the Arkansas Game and Fish, this became America's first national river, the Buffalo National River. Hundreds of thousands of people come to the Buffalo National River every year.
Elk once roamed Arkansas far and wide before the settlers transformed the landscape. Against the odds, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission brought the elk back beginning in 1981. By 1998, the herd had grown large enough for a limited hunt. I got this one in 2004.
We're known for our miles of trails, wild game, and breathtaking views. When the 1/8 cent conservation sales tax passed in 1996, it gave the Game and Fish Commission much-needed funds to keep creating the habitats and improving the quality of wildlife our state reveres so much. It's nice to know that everyone in the state has a hand in helping nature.
I started my boat company right here in Arkansas. And in 2001, Game and Fish made boating safer for everyone by instituting boating education courses.
In 2001, the first of 4 Arkansas Game and Fish Nature Centers opened in Pine Bluff. Part classroom, part museum, part playground. These nature centers offer visitors walking trails, exhibits, and hands-on fun.
My love of fishing started long before we founded the Ranger Boat Company. In 2012, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission resolved the minimum flow issue with the assistance of a lot of people. Now, trout have the habitat and conditions below Bull Shoals Dam to grow and thrive, and will benefit generations to come.
More than 100 years later, it is our mission to continue to carry out the legacy President Roosevelt once spoke about. Cherish these natural wonders. Cherish the natural resources. Cherish the history and romance as a sacred heritage for your children and your children's children.
This is our Arkansas.
My Arkansas.
My state.
This is my outdoors.
My weekend.
My life.
This is my everything.
This is my calling.
This is my legacy.
Thank you, Arkansas Game and Fish Commission.
You make the deer woods great.
You make the fishing great.
You make my state great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Arkansas Game and Fish Commission.
Thank you for protecting our most valuable resource for 100 years.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because they don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home.
Are you looking?
Few people have a lukewarm reaction to the sight of a black bear. The most typical response is probably fear, followed closely by a sense of wonder. For some, black bears are a symbol of wilderness. For Myron Means, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission's black bear biologist, bears elicit respect and admiration.
Their physiology, the lifestyle that they've evolved into, a feast and a fast lifestyle, you know, being able to go without food for 4 to 5 months at a time, have a gestation period, give birth, wean cubs. They're a truly remarkable animal.
The story of Arkansas's black bears almost ended tragically. But now, it's literally a textbook example of wildlife management at its finest.
It was thought at the time of pre-settlement that Arkansas had maybe as many as 50,000 black bears in the state, and we were unofficially nicknamed the Bear State. Through the time of settlement, 1700s and 1800s, bears were market hunted for their fat, and they were almost hunted to extinction in the state. And by the late 1920s, the General Assembly of Arkansas actually made it illegal to bear hunt, to kill a bear in the state, but by that time it was almost too late.
As few as 3 or 4 dozen bears persisted in southeast Arkansas, in the bottomlands where the White and Arkansas rivers meet the Mississippi. But in 1958, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission embarked on a plan to bring back black bears.
They brought 254 bears in from Minnesota and Manitoba, Canada, and they released them at sites in the Ozarks and Ouachita mountain ranges.
Arkansas Game and Fish released bears over a 10-year period. Historical upland forest had been cut down, but their rebirth gave rise to rich wildlife habitat.
That population flourished under those conditions, and it was so successful that by 1980, Arkansas Game and Fish Commission was able to reopen bear season in the state.
Bears are back, a natural part of the landscape, as they were before our forefathers set foot here. Today, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission regulates bear hunting and keeps close tabs on the natural state's bears.
Population's thriving. We estimate that we have 4,000 to 5,000 bears in the state.
Black bears inhabit the Ozarks and Ouachitas, as well as the lower White River area.
Those three populations, we kind of treat them as distinct populations. There's not a lot of immigration and immigration back and forth into those populations from one another.
Bear season takes place in the fall in Arkansas and is controlled by various regulations and a quota system. The season has a set length, but also closes if hunters check a certain number of bears. Over the past 5 years, hunters have taken an average of 422 bears per season in the natural state. Considering there were less than a few dozen bears here just 90 years ago, it's one of wildlife management's most incredible success stories.
No other natural resource agency has ever reintroduced a large carnivore as successful as Arkansas Game and Fish Commission has. It's considered the most successful reintroduction of a large carnivore in history, not just Arkansas or the United States, but around the world.
To maintain that success, Myron Means and the Game and Fish Commission's bear team constantly monitor the state's bears. And while harvest numbers are instructive, they only tell part of the story.
Total length is 55. It's really critical for us in monitoring our bear population to kind of have an idea of how many bears are coming into the system, as well as how many bears are going out of the system that are harvested during the bear season. Well, the way we monitor how many bears are coming into the system is to have a good distribution of collared females across bear range. Of those collared females, we'll go in every year and do cub counts if they're in a cub cycle, or yearling counts if they have yearlings with them, because the cubs will stay with them for actually 2 den cycles. So by doing that, we're able to monitor reproduction effort and survival effort of those cubs up until the time they're a year old.
Radio-collared female bears are tracked to their winter dens. Bears with cubs then get a visit from the Game and Fish Commission, giving us a deeper view into the black bear's world and the work that ensures a robust Arkansas bear population.
Easiest way to get down, right down through there. We're going to go quite a ways further down, but I just want to tell everybody from here on down we probably need to be as quiet as possible. She's just right down below the hill here, but we still have probably another 75 yards. This is a female, black, no chest blaze, and she is 5 1/4 pounds.
Keeping track of Arkansas's black bears requires an understanding of the number of bears leaving the population as a result of regulated hunting, but it also requires insight into how many bears are entering the population.
Arkansas's bear population is really good and really healthy, but it's not like we have 20,000 black bears in the state. We only have 4,000 to 5,000 bears in the state. So it's not like you see bears all the time. So unless you go in and put your hands on females with cubs, and unless you have good data from year to year to year, you really don't have any idea of what's going on with reproductive rates of our bear population.
Game and fish biologists have attached radio tracking collars to dozens of female bears across the state. That representative sample allows wildlife managers to track birth rates and cub survival and make informed management decisions. But first, you have to get to the bear den. Reaching a bear den in the Ozark National Forest isn't the easiest task.
The experienced mothers like to have their cubs and very remote, hard to access areas. Typically they're going to den down in deep ravines and stuff like that, and a lot of times they're pretty hard to access.
With the bear den just 20 yards away, biologists Myron Means and Matt Melson quietly prepare the drugs they'll use to sedate a bear that, contrary to popular belief, is not actually hibernating.
A lot of people think bears are true hibernators, and they're not. They can go through periods of kind of a deeper sleep, but they can also arouse immediately. Even though it's really cold and all that stuff, when we do these den surveys, those females, when we go in, they can hear us coming. It wakes them up, and they're always aware of what we're doing. Some of them are more aware than others. Okay, here we go. She has at least 2 cubs. You can hear 2 different cubs feeding. We just started her, and it'll generally take 10 to 15 minutes for the drug to take effect. Boy, I'm glad I got her in the neck. God, she's huge. She is big. She's got a freaking head that wide. She's always been a big bear. Man, that's a pretty good adrenaline rush. If you're an adrenaline junkie, that's a pretty good rush. Especially when she raises her head up and looks at you 3 feet away. See how her eyes are twitching, jumping. She wouldn't pass the field sobriety test right now.
15 to 20 minutes later, it's safe to begin the den survey. The first step is taking care of Mama Bear.
That drug dries out their eyes. They can still blink a little, but they don't have anything to lubricate their eyes.
Adhesive bandages keep dust and debris out of her eyes and also aid in calming the female while the rest of the den work progresses. The main focus of this research is the cubs, which give wildlife managers a window into the reproductive success of the state's bears.
Black, no chest blaze.
Biologists record identifying characteristics such as color and other markings. They weigh the cubs and take a series of measurements, including body length, chest circumference, and foot size. By plugging the measurements into a formula, wildlife managers can better estimate a cub's age and determine its developmental progress compared to known averages. Over time, the information gathered from these remote bear dens allows biologists to track trends in the bear population and adjust regulations as needed.
You know, if you impact the population too heavy on bears, instead of rebounding in a year or two like maybe a deer population would in an area or something like that, you're talking about a population that may take a decade to rebound.
Because bears have relatively low reproductive rates compared to other Arkansas mammals, annual den surveys provide vital information. Case in point, there was a significant decline in black bear reproduction for 2 years after an unusually late freeze in the spring of 2007.
You know, we had the Easter freeze in 2007, which decimated the soft mass and the hard mass crop for that year. All the fruits and berries in the summer that bears eat, all the acorns and nuts in the fall that bears eats, all that stuff was wiped out. That's why we monitor these bears every year. We were able to make adjustments to our harvest strategies statewide to offset such a high harvest rate and to allow our reproductive rate to come back up to where it needed to be, so we didn't have drops in the population overall. It's kind of the checks and balances.
On average, Arkansas's black bears give birth to 2 cubs every other year.
And the gestation period is only about 65 days for a bear, which is extremely short.
Cubs are born in January, weighing a ½ pound or less. They gain about a pound a week until they emerge from the den with their mother in April. The black bear's den cycle is another natural marvel.
Once she enters that den cycle in mid-November, she will not eat, she will not drink, she will not urinate, she will not defecate.
Bears can recycle intestinal nutrients during the denning process. They also can convert nitrogen from urea into amino acids that aid in muscle development.
And they can actually come out of a den cycle, lose 25% of their body weight, which is all fat, and still have more muscle mass, 5 months, 4 months later when they come out of a den cycle with cubs.
Before this den survey ends, the adult female will get a thorough examination. This bear received new ear tags that identify her as part of the Game and Fish Commission's bear research.
I'll face it the opposite direction in case we can see her with binoculars. We'll have it coming pointing in both directions.
The bear cubs go back into the den with a mother bear who's showing signs of waking from her slumber.
Yeah, she's moving real well already.
Black bears are one of the natural state's most dynamic and fascinating animals. And thanks to the work of the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, the story of Arkansas's black bears continues to inspire.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
At Serendipity Bliss, we love turning your day into a once-in-a-lifetime memory by offering unique, beautiful, and specialized event and wedding rentals that can transform any atmosphere into something you will never forget. Whether it's your dream wedding, a golden anniversary, sweet 16 party, or a company event, we can make any event blissfully perfect. Serendipity Bliss carries unique specialty gifts and bridal jewelry and helps coordinate decor, table items, theme-related pieces, and more. Make your day blissfully perfect with Serendipity Bliss, located behind Car Care Mountain Home.
Scrap Daddy's Metals is a full-service scrap recycling center accepting your scrap metals for recycling, paying you top dollar for all of your recyclable metals. They even buy cars and catalytic converters. Give them a call today at 870-424-6120 or visit them at 2821 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home. Head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. And what better way to get ice cream is for it to come to you. Paradise Cream is coming to your town. Coming to Gainesville on Tuesdays, Yellville on Wednesdays, and Harrison on Thursdays, as well as open at their Mountain Home location next to Ramada Inn. With over 20 unique flavors in stock like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel. It's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. Paradise Cream, you're on your way to paradise. Close to Lake Norfolk and a short journey to Jordan County Line Liquor is your destination for all your refreshment needs. They offer the widest variety of all your wines, beers, and liquors with the cleanest atmosphere and the largest selection in the area. Not sure what to get? Ask Jordan County Line Liquor's friendly and knowledgeable staff for an expert recommendation you can't go wrong with. Also, don't forget about the Smoker's Den for all your smoking and accessory needs. That's Jordan County Line Liquor, close to Lake Norfolk, located on Highway 177 in Jordan, Arkansas. It's a matter of
And we're back live in the studio. Hope you enjoyed the Arkansas Game and Fish videos. I really enjoyed it. I really like the bear video. I've seen it several times and hope everybody enjoyed that. Let's go real quick to the Arkansas Game and Fish website. This is agfc.com. And
I'm getting there.
You're getting there. Scooter's been busy this morning putting this up. And there's so much information. You can learn about chronic wasting disease, trout been stocked in ponds around the state, and just all kinds of information. We can scroll down here a little bit. Let me pull this down just a little bit. Latest news, everything you need to know from Arkansas Game and Fish. And they also have the app available for your smartphones and all devices there. So be sure to check out arkansasgameandfish.com. Just so much to see.
They also got an app that you can get that I use. That you can check in all your deer.
Yeah.
You can do all your stuff, and
yep.
It's pretty neat. It's pretty. You can access when times, hunt times are, everything.
Yeah. And then here's testing information for Arkansas Game and Fish, chronic wasting disease, your container sites, waterfowl, and so much information. There's so much. When you start hitting these little drop-down tabs here, there's a lot of information for you at Arkansas Game and Fish. And so what we had today in the videos, it just kind of scratches the surface. But what a good website. And
Dennis was supposed to be here, but something came up and he wasn't able to make it. So we figured we'd fill in.
We've got
with
it covered, and we've got some good videos from AGFC.
Yeah.
Always enjoy the videos. I love the bear video. Can
It's
you
pretty
imagine,
cool to watch
Can
it,
you
though.
imagine being that guy that goes down?
I would love it. I'm a drilling and junkie, so
that would be so cool.
I would do that in a heartbeat.
That'd be
I'd crawl
fun.
up there and yeah.
Thing is, how did he know where that den was? You know, you really have to scout those bears, don't you?
Yeah, and I'm sure they leave plenty of marks,
Yeah.
especially if it's a den where they're coming in and out of and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
That's
So
interesting.
there's ways to find that out, I'm sure.
So be sure to check it out, arkansasgameandfish.com, agfc.com, and a lot of information, hunting, wildlife management, fishing, explore outdoors, education, resources, the commission, and then just stay informed tabs there as well. So a lot of information right there. Okay, Thanksgiving Day, the 25th and 26th will be pre-recorded. We will have, of course, Bob Zadora and Scooter and myself. We recorded an intro and just general information, a morning prayer and stuff like that for tomorrow on Friday. And then Josh Swinia, pastor of Deshay Baptist Church, Deshay, Arkansas, will be first up after our intro. And then Joey Nault of Engaged Church here in Mountain Home will also share a Thanksgiving devotional and then a little closing. And so we'll be back live on Monday on the 29th and hit the usual routine, 29th, 30th, and then the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I think we start off December with the mayor. December 1st, we're going to have the mayor and then the ladies from St. Peter that do the cookie walk for Vincent St. Paul.
Yes, that always bring us a big tray of cookies. I'm excited. I'm excited for it already.
Tell you what, the mayor's going to have a lot of we're going to have fun on
They
December.
They do a great job on them cookies. It's worth it.
Oh, they do in the cookie walk. Be sure to support the cookie walk. They're going to talk about it December 1st. And on that day, we'll announce, I think the cookie walk's the 3rd or the 4th of December. I'm not real sure, but we'll have more information on December 1 about the cookie walk going on at St. Peter, the Fisherman Catholic Church.
You got any big plans for Thanksgiving?
We've had a tradition of getting together with my dad's family now for 50 years.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And actually, it goes back farther than that, of course. Make no bones about it, I grew up just east of St. Louis over in Illinois. And we had a lot of family gatherings there. Then my grandfather retired in 72. And up until the time of the death of my grandfather and uncle, we were in Poplar Bluff and went to Conway. And this will be number 25 down there. So
awesome.
You know,
awesome.
50 in a row with the family. So
I've got the house that everybody travels to,
There
so
you go.
we've got family and everybody will be
It's
over.
always
so
fun.
We're doing our thing on Friday because of some schedule conflicts, so we're going to be getting our get together on Friday, which will be good.
It's going to be a good weekend. Looking forward to it. Going to take a few days off from down on the corner, and
like to wish everybody very, very, very happy and safe Thanksgiving.
There you go. That wraps it up. We'll be back live on Monday, pre-recorded on the 25th and 26th. We'll see you live on Monday.